Yay, I'm live. I hope that the network allows me to do my live stream for 1 hour instead of cutting me off halfway. Well, guys, good evening and welcome to my diary section from the city of Garoua in Cameroon. I'm somewhere very close to the Romje Ajia Stadium in Garoua. It's just about 5 minutes away from here. If you stand aside my house, you would, if you look up, you'll see the stadium. So the stadium is just down the road here. Not up to 5 minutes drive anyway, but we could just say 5 minutes drive. Okay, that's where the stadium is. And okay, the diary section is where I give you guys updates on how my day went. Yesterday I was doing that, and then the internet went off. Internet is terrible in Cameroon. Internet is terrible. Maybe it's this up north part, this Garoua part, I don't know. I was in Douala. I think the internet was also not too good in Douala. We'll see what happens when we go to Kenagua. This is me believing that the Super Eagles will go all the way to the finals. So let's see how it goes. So talking about the Super Eagles, I mean, one of the only reason why I am in Cameroon, why I left my kids in Lagos, and I'm missing them badly, missing them seriously. Okay, the only reason why I left them in Lagos and I'm in this place is because of the Super Eagles. So, what is the thing that I'm really doing here in Cameroon? One, I've had people send me message, "Hi, David, why are you not taking the opportunity that you have in Cameroon to be reporting into different radio and TV station? You'll make more money." Yeah, but that's not why I'm here. They say Stephen Covey will say, keep the main thing, focus on the thing that brought you here. So I came here because we are doing a documentary series that you guys will see somewhere in September on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Okay, the qualification is called Chasing Glory Road to World Cup, right? And what we're doing is, documenting all the process behind the scene, the never before seen clips and moments and interviews with people that some of you don't even know. I mean, over the last course of years, one of the things that I've noticed is that people give erroneous opinion about the national team of Nigeria, and at some point, almost everybody is believing it. It's just like the Thunder Balogun story. When they tell a lie so consistently over time, the person who is telling the lie knows he's telling a lie, but other people begin to believe in the lie because one, they think, excuse me, this person that is saying it, I cannot lie. And then I've not only heard it for this person, I've heard it for like 10 people. All of them cannot be lying. Then they will not quote scripture and say the amount of two or three witnesses what is established. So we say that let's go out there, put the facts on the table, interview the players, recreate, recount situations that will happen during the tournament, and then let the people decide, let the people fall in love. Because I feel like people really don't know the national team the way they should, and that's a puzzle that we need to fill. That's a gap that we need to plug and bring together. That's the reason why we're doing that. We're also doing that because we think that if we do content like this, it will help the marketing value of the Super Eagles. But then we're not doing it, it's not charity work. So we hope to make money from it. But then we've gone into huge length to raise funds to get this done. So it's not like we're doing it for free or we're just nice people. No, that's not who we are. We're investing seriously on it and we're betting that it will be profitable. It could also go bust. It could all go under all of us. Now jail will they go so okay, but we'll pray that that doesn't happen. So we will find a way around it, right? From the most legal way possible. Having said that, this is my diary section. So, one of the ways to make the diary section sweet is that you people that are watching will throw up questions, ask me questions about my day, maybe what I eat, what we did today, who I saw, what happened, and it to make it a lot more interesting and exciting. So let's start with some of the messages that I have here. The shop we sell, it say up Eagles, yes. And I want to say, I was wondering what happened to your stream yesterday. Laugh at last. It was the internet. Terrible. The internet was terrible. Very, very terrible. Like it really, really terrible. I tried to restart again, do another one. It didn't even connect at all. It was just rolling, uh going live, going live, going live for like 40 minutes. I just shut down the computer, so let me go and sleep. But I'm sorry about what happened. And then the shop owner say, who do you believe will start against Tunisia. Okay, so as I'm here, I can confidently tell you that I know people that will start. Yeah, but I'm not at liberty to speak. I can't. Just coming from the Eagles camp, the lovely place where they stay, purpose built. So there is, if you don't have business there, you can't go in there. I love the place. Oh God. Jerry Sampson, you say hello, bros. Hello to you. I know who will start. I can confidently tell you that we most likely will start with the same team that played against Egypt in the first game and in the second game. But then there could be one or two surprises. So wait till the time the match starts and you will see that. Okay, so somebody just sent me a message on WhatsApp. You see, so what is your everyday routine in Cameroon? Okay, my everyday routine is okay. So we're here to gather content, and then we'll turn that content into film. So when we wake up in the morning, we're a team. We're a team, and let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. You see this? You see this? It's a massive equipment. We have we brought quite a number of it. Okay, to do the job that we're doing. And how does it go? Is that every day we come out with the list of things that we want to do on the day. Like, okay, today let's get the content on coach. Let's get the content on the assistant coaches. Let's get the content on the goalkeepers. Let's get the content on the defenders and midfielders and attackers. So we get all that together as the list, and then we go out there from their hotel. So we observe them when they are eating. Well, like a fly on the wall. If you've seen the All or Nothing, if you've seen, but this is national team, so it's different. With club side, you know that there are a lot of matches, so the opportunities are higher. But this one, chances are very slim. Okay, I mean, we book our flight for 7th of February. That's to tell you how much confidence we have in the Super Eagles. Okay, but let's say tomorrow they play, God forbid they lose, all our investments begin to look shaky. But we're so confident that the team will go all the way to the finals. So every single day we go out there to gather content. So the first day, when we wake up in the morning, we don't even consider breakfast. Since I came to Cameroon, we've always eaten only once every day. So we don't even consider, oh, guys, you have to go and eat first. No. As soon as you wake up, your first thought is, let me go and bath. I don't want to be the person that when the team is ready to go out, I am the one that is lagging behind. So you rush into the bathroom, you take your bath. If you look there, mm, that's the ironing table. Okay. So you iron your clothes if you've not ironed it, and then you dress up and you sit down. Maybe for me, I take a book. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. I take this book and I continue reading. You see, I'm bookmark it here. So I continue reading till the time for me to go out, and then we have a car. We have two vehicles that's waiting for us. We have our security. Have people who are like our handlers who are here, and we head straight to Hotel Ribadu, where the Super Eagles camp is, and we go in and we just set up shop. So we're doing both marketing. We have to talk to the players and explain what we're doing to them, so they shouldn't look at us and be scared or be worried or be distracted. Focus on your match. So yesterday and today, for instance, we didn't interview any of the players. We just see them have a 3 minute section, tell them this is what we're doing, and then they go, because we know that they need to focus on the game. We can't afford to distract them. So that's done. But I'm sure that from Monday, after we win against Tunisia, we'll now start having heavy conversation. We could spend like 5 to 10 minutes with them and tell them, okay, how it's going to go. Because after now, we will not have to be traveling to their clubs, the club where they're playing, and that's when the interview will be done. It's a whole long production. It's a long work. It's a 70 days production work, but we'll get it. Today again, our other crew members who are in England, got into Nigeria early this morning, and then around 10 or so, and then flew to Douala. They're in Douala. They'll sleep in Douala tonight, and tomorrow they'll be here in Garoua. They come early enough. They'll see the game. I think they should be early enough to see the game because the game is 8 p.m. So they'll have to go take the accreditation, and after the accreditation, will come for the game. So today we captured the kit manager. So for the very first time, we saw the process of how the Super Eagles kits are put together, the beauty of the work, the process. You guys should look forward to this movie. It's something you will love. The guy who does it, and you will hear some things about the Super Eagles players, how their belief about jerseys and all that, sizes and all that. I'm not at liberty to tell you guys. We capture that. We also capture the coach in their tactics room, team talk. We also capture the physio physiotherapist. Is it physiotherapist? Yes, a physiotherapist. We also captured the psychologist. And it was nice. It was very, very beautiful. I think you guys should look forward to it. If you're not subscribed to At Least, which is my other company, there's Elevated TV Radio, and there's At Least. You should be there. That place where we put the Iguavon video and the Amokachi video. You should be there too. And as we continue, I want to appeal to anybody who's viewing this video right now or will view it later. Please do well to subscribe to this channel and help us drop comment when you watch our content. And please like. There's a lot of people viewing. Please help us to like. Let the algorithm see us as very, very interactive with our fans and help us to grow. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me read some comments that I've not touched base on. The shop is, he was laughing. I remember he asked me a question about who will start, and I was explaining, and I was dodging the question. He's laughing. Look, man, Arugo Daddy said, good man. Best of luck with your project. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hybrid 10, my shareholder, my guy, my helper. He say, I dey no sleep, leave me this time. Oh. I dey awake, so you better dey awake. Okay, you're supposed to be awake this time, and this is daytime in your country. Okay. The cruise. I'm lucky to. Okay. Currently, Timothy, see, Baba, you go the fast and pray, make Nigeria not lose. Oh. This your project is so massive, my brother. Like and they call everybody why not to pray because I mean, if they win, the project will be better. This team wins the Nations Cup, go on a match to qualify. I already have started booking my flight ticket for Ghana. I will go to Ghana for the first leg of the qualifiers and then come back to Nigeria, maybe in Abuja or Uyo, depending on where they decide to play the game. And then that's when we'll start really, really doing the production work, and then we'll not start traveling. We'll go to the players' clubs. If they're on break, we'll talk, we'll go to them, interview them. Some of them would have to interview their parents. It's a long production. See, I'm not a filmmaker, but this is the first time I'm being in a film, and you guess what? I'm the producer, so it's crazy. I didn't go to school to learn this, but a lot of people have asked me, "How do you know that this thing will be successful?" And I tell them, "I've never done anything that failed before, so I know this will be successful." I said, "But you didn't have a training. The same way I didn't have a training for journalism, for broadcasting. I came in as a nobody, and I left as one of the best. So I'm not afraid." So this is going to happen. The first guys who flew plane did not go to aeronautic engineering school or flight school, but they flew the plane. You've got to believe sometimes. I'm not saying that this is a recipe for everybody. I'm not saying that if it says that you can just think something and do it, it means you not go to school. No, go to school. Oh. Go to school is important. But I know I'll do this because I have a team around me and it will happen. We've invested a lot of money and I think it's gonna happen. But just keep us in your prayer. The prayer you pray is not just for us, it's for the Super Eagles. Let them keep winning. If they keep winning, they qualify for the World Cup, then this project is a very big one. But the good thing about this project is whatever the result is, the project will take its story from that. But I want to see the success story. And this movie will also open you guys up to certain people that you never know existed in and around the Super Eagles, and it will make you appreciate them a lot, man. I'm sure that their family members would, for once, say, at least people will know soon that they work for Nigeria. You understand that kind of a feeling? So those are the things I want to bring up. Now, somebody sent me a message on WhatsApp again. I said, hey, Daffy, what is your agenda on this? Are you trying to do PR for the NFF? Are you trying to, campaign for yourself so that one day you become NFL president or sports minister. No. Okay, so if you follow me for a very long time, you will know that I always say this word that African problems can only be solved by Africans. If we keep waiting for the Western world to come, white man to come and solve our problem, we'll never get a solution to it. I'm a pro believer, big believer of that theory. I'm a Pan Africanist myself. That's why, and I'm not against people who travel abroad or go relocate abroad, but I would never relocate. I remember when I wanted to get married about 11 years ago, one of the things I told my wife is, if you are one of those women who believe that once I get married, we should relocate abroad, please don't marry me because I will never relocate. But I will always travel, go and come back. That's for sure. After I've been to 51 countries, I'm back, but I will never relocate because I believe that I have a purpose here. Uh-huh. And so she also was that kind of a person. That's why it was easy for us to get married. Now that by the wayside, please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, if you not click on the notification, help us to click on the notification. And when you watch, please help us to comment on our content and also click on the like button. Okay, let me go back to the comment. I'm coming back to what I was saying about the film. Okay. Where was that? Okay, Claudia, my question is, what gave you so much assurance that Nigeria will go far in the tournament based on the shaky preparation before the tournament? I salute your courage and effort. Well done, sir. Thank you very much, Corey. So, what gave us the courage is this. Historically, if you look at Nigeria, every time Nigeria have gone to any major tournament to be successful, we have always had a pre-tournament disaster. So let's start. 1994, going into the 94 World Nations Cup, were not really happy. They were talking of sacking Westerhoff and let Buffalo take over, or somebody bring somebody else, and then we went there and won the Nations Cup. People forget that part. In 2013, when Keshi won the Nations Cup, I'm sure some of you remember, Keshi was almost getting sacked like every single day. There was problem. The first 18 months leading to the Nations Cup, before he now got the job, there was problem, crisis every day. Keshi went on to win the Nations Cup. In 1996, when Nigeria won the Atlanta Olympic gold, some people would have forgotten, but the truth is that team was badly prepared. Everything was bad, but then we went on to win the Olympic gold. In 2016, when Sam Sisasa won bronze medal in Rio, and that's like one of the biggest trophy medal that we've won in this country. Not because it's bigger than the gold, but because of the process. And I remember I was involved in that process from the beginning to the end as a backstage person. So he gave me this confidence that look at this team, the way everything is going wrong. And in all honesty, these players are very, very young. And young people, it's easy to convince them to do something. Okay, they're not old and stuck in their ways. So I just told myself that, you know what? Let's gamble on this. Okay, if it fails, the disaster of failure is that okay, we're borrowing money from people to do it. If it fails, nobody would ever believe us again, nobody would ever trust us again. But you see, the thing about life is you just wake up one morning and you're passionate about something. And I've reached a place in my life when I say, look, complaining, criticism, and lamentation don't solve problem. Be the solution of the problem that is worrying your sphere of influence. I'm a sports lover. I'm a former footballer, turned coach, turned broadcaster. I can't go to the medical sector and change anything. I can't go to the power and steel and change anything. I can't go to oil and gas and change anything. But I can make changes and impact in sports. And I just told my guys, I said, you know what, let's do this. If we do it and it succeed, the young boy out there will dream like us and do something. The young girl out there will dream like us and do something. Many people will dream and want to achieve something great. So let's do it, not just for us, but for Nigeria one. And then I've always been at the forefront of saying, okay, let's tell stories that put our image up. That's why we did the one video, the film room video. Let's start doing content that tells beautiful story. If you remember, if you've been following me, you saw some of the stories we've done with Grassroots, Surulere League, Bagada FC, Port Harcourt City League. I want to tell stories. That's where my passion lies. And I mean, what's the use of going to Cameroon or Senegal or Mali to go tell their story when I've not done it at home? They say charity begins at home. So I decided, let me remove the plank in my eye first before I go and remove the dust in somebody else's eye. That's the reason why we did it. Okay, so financial risk in your question, even though you didn't answer, but that's what you ask. The risk that I took, what made me take that risk is in storytelling. in storytelling, and I learned that from being a reporter in journalism before, even when I was doing analysis. In storytelling, there is no angle to a story that is bad. So we can either have a hero story or a villain story. We can either have a happy ending, Cinderella happy ending story, or we can have a disaster. But all of it is a story. So you look at it from any angle. If they get knocked out in the group stage, there's a story to it. We'll tell the story of how the players were not serious, how they were not disciplined, and all that, and then find a way to now round it up by saying that if we can get a group of players that are disciplined and committed, the team will excel. But I didn't want to tell that story. So my prayer is, God help me. Let my first story be a happy ending story. I don't want crisis, disaster, and all that. And I think God is already answering my prayer because everything worked in such a way that you would have thought that, oh, we don't enter a jail would they go. So but God has been faithful. So the same God that made this happen, I think it will help us get a win over Tunisia. Tunisia people were sorry, but it's like we need this one the most. And I've been with the players at various quarter. I've not seen the Eagles this disciplined, this united, this closely knitted for a very long time. Remember, under Ghana try, I went to a hotel to spend some days with the team, and the level of indiscipline was very, very high. Okay, there are still some elements of the team that is very disgusting. I wouldn't lie, but this team is highly committed, united, and some players that before now I'd be like, oh, this player does not have a business in the national team. This one is not good to be in the national team. I think that I have to take my word back on some players like Moses Simon, players like Wakali, players like Chidozie Awazim, players like OS again. Those ones are the ones that I can speak of right now. Shizama Chukwueze, Chudura Ejuke, I mean, fantastic guys, personality wise. Trustekong, fantastic guys, personality wise, and I hope that they keep it going. They keep the attitude going. Sorry, guys, but then there are also some that are just plain sheer nasty, rude, recalcitrant, and arrogant. But hey, life is a game of choice. But I think that this is going to be great. Okay, it's going to be a great production and a great film in September when you guys will see it before the World Cup. You will love it. That's for sure. Samuel Edime, D-Man. That is not my phone, my Formula One guy. He said, wishing Nigeria all the best. Thank you very much. Abedulawa, he said, your thoughts on our World Cup draw, sir. Okay, I've if you check my previous video, I've already given my thoughts on that one, so I think you should go and watch it. I've given my thoughts on that one, but I could say this again. I think that Nigeria will win, but it's not going to be a walkover. It's not going to be a stroll in the park. One of the things that I love about this team is that the coach of the team is firm, is disciplined, and he's very, very ambitious. When you look at Austin Eguavoen, you kind of like have this feeling of he knows that this is his last rodeo. When I say that this is his last rodeo, in the sense that anything he does well, Ghana is already asking that if Nigeria is not going to retain him, they want to have him as their coach. They're also thinking of having Amunike as their coach, and the reason because Eguavoen is doing well, so they think Amunike is also one of this generation. He will do well. So it's one of the things why we say pray for your people to be successful, because the light of their success will come to you. Let me give you a good example. Arsene Wenger came to Arsenal. His success means that a lot of French players also came to Arsenal. Before Arsene Wenger came to Arsenal, in the history of the club, only one French player played for Arsenal. His name is Brice Grimandi. But after, when Arsene Wenger came in for 22 years, you have about 100 and something French players have a bite of Arsenal. Look at Pep Guardiola coming into Man City too, and the influx of Spanish and Portuguese players coming into Man City as well. So this is always rub off. Other people's success in your space might just help you. Somebody in your area gets successful, it might just be the guy who would fix the bad road that you have. It might just be the guy who will buy you an extra transformer in your estate and all that. So people's success should always make you feel happy, and that's one of the things that I like about life. So I think that Nigeria will win because Eguavoen is the coach, and the players also wants to make it to the World Cup. Whatever thing that happens with this Nations Cup, the players want to build on it. If they win the Nations Cup, they will want to repeat what happened in '94, and Eguavoen was in that squad, remember? And they will want to repeat it. And I know that Eguavoen is always looking at certification like, okay, this guy did it as a player and as a coach. Let me see if I can do it. Last time I was in the Nations Cup as a coach, I won bronze. So let me push as hard as I can and see. And the team have been very, very responsive in their training. They've been disciplined, they've been committed, and I think that it will go well. So Nigeria versus Tunisia, I'm betting all of my money on Nigeria winning that game and progressing into the quarterfinals. Okay. Adeika Oshunui. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name well, please forgive me. Once again, let me make a reminder. If you're watching this video, please do well to subscribe to our channel. Ask your friends, beg your friends to subscribe to our channel. The growth of this channel, the sustenance of this channel is dependent on numbers. Okay. When you do YouTube, anybody who's doing YouTube will tell you that at the beginning you're carrying this thing on your shoulder, you're doing it all by yourself. But the more numbers you get, the more progress you make. And please, we want to do that. I also wish to be in Qatar. Okay, I'll be giving you my Qatar diary. I also wish to go to Qatar. I'll be giving you guys my Qatar diary. And one way to do that is if my numbers grow. There's a level where the numbers of my channels will grow. I will not be able to take it to sponsors and tell them, okay, look at the numbers that I have. I need you to sponsor my diary section. I cannot make a regular diary section. So it could be diary even when I'm back in Nigeria, tell you my own story and all that. We'll be having that interaction. So I really need you guys to subscribe to this channel, click on the notification button, click on the like buttons when you watch our shows, our content, and also drop comments and tell us what you think. Where we need to improve, also tell us where we need to improve. We don't know it all. Like, nobody deceive you. We don't know it all. There are still a lot of improvement that we need to do, upgrading equipment and all of that. And I hope that you will help us to grow. Thank you very much. And also, whatever you do, you will find support as you have supported us. Even if you don't support us, you should find support. So it's not conditioned upon because you support us, then that's why you will find support. No, that's not what I mean. That's, I don't cajole people into doing that, but do it because you love us, not because I'm cajoling you to say, oh, if you support me, then you will get support. You can choose to support me or not support me. You will still get support because if what you're doing is good, it's good. People will come. Okay, so let me go to the next question. Adenika Oshiri, so finally I can view your content. Please wish the team all the best for us. Yes, tomorrow morning we're at the camp again. We'll follow them all through, follow them as they prepare, and then we go with them to the match venue and see what comes out. I really want to see them win anyway. Samuel Edime say, Twale to my former teammates, Simon. Okay, we are praying for you guys out here in Kaduna. I am definitely going to have a sit down with Simon on Monday after the match when we win. I will tell him about you, Samuel Edime, that you send your greetings to him all the way from Kaduna. Thank you very much for watching what we do here all the way from Kaduna. Please do well to subscribe to our channel and tell other of your friends to join and subscribe to our channel as well. Ifeanyi Ojuka is say awesome. You all are doing fantastic. Please, guys, like and subscribe up Super Eagles. Thank you very much for helping to do that advice for us. Okay, my friend from the abroad, they say Dre Cruz. He said, even I miss the live program, but I always follow your program because I love your analysis. Thank you very much. I really, really am humbled by that and I appreciate it. Okay, the shop is the ship will sail. Okay, the ship will sail. Come back and say, are you from Delta State? Yes, I'm Robo. I'm from Delta State. Hybrid 10, I get the huge sense that it will be a remarkable success. Amen. Oh, see, somebody asked me, why do I want this thing to succeed? Okay. Like every other person who's doing any business, they want the business to succeed. But beyond that, I think that now when I look back at my life, I've been the first at so many things. Okay. But there are small, small things. The first to do this, the first to do that, the first to get there, first in my family to do that, first in my school to be this person, first to do that. Now I want to be the first to do a sports documentary series from Africa. I put it out there. If you look at all the documentary series on Netflix and Amazon Prime, there's none from Africa, right? So I want to be the first to do this, especially with football. If I do it, understanding Africa the way we are, somebody in Ghana want to do it, somebody in Cameroon, somebody in Egypt, somebody in Morocco. Some people might want to collaborate with me. Some will not even want to even talk to me. But you know what it will do? It will bring the eye of the world to Africa. We'll not have people that say it's a matter of the little tournament. I quite agree that the tournament is little. I won't lie. But if we do what we do and sell it very well and elevate all our national team very, very well, nobody would have the guts to call it little anymore. Okay, so those are part of the reasons why I want this thing to be a huge and resounding success. Okay, because the success of this one will make a lot of other countries and people want to do it. Whether they call on us to do it for them or they do it themselves, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is we are also doing things. And then what one of the things that we've carefully done is to make sure, and this is not disparaging any foreigner, any white person or Indian or any other person, but we deliberately decided, you know what, let's make the whole crew be Africans, like Africans with different places. We have Cameroonians working in this project, we have Senegalese working in this project, we have Nigerians working in this project, we have somebody from Benin Republic working in this project, we have somebody from Togo, and somebody from Egypt, and then somebody from Ethiopia working on this project. So it's a core African thing. We want to give global quality from African hands. So that's what we want to do. Some people might think that we are fishing for trouble. We might get, hurt, but this is what we want to do. So just wish us well. They say the media people in Nigeria are not innovative. Imagine TV channels like Channels TV without this great idea. Well, if all of them are innovative, I'm not going to do this place and do this. So let everybody stay in their space. Let me do this one first. When I don't finish, they cannot be innovative. Dre Cruz, you say I've already shared your channel to my friends to follow and subscribe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me. One of the person that makes me to start doing live streaming the way I'm doing it now is Ivory 10. And not only that, and I'm going to say this because the way the world is, if somebody does bad to us, we will say it, we'll broadcast it to everybody, let everybody know that this person is wicked, this person is evil. Somebody have done good to us, sometimes we just keep quiet about it. He sacrificed his widow's mite, his little, emptied his pocket to make sure part of the funding that brought me to this Cameroon, he supported me on it. So it's not just me per se doing it. There's a lot of people who have helped this channel. And these days, every time I go on live, there's always somebody who's sending me $10 here, $20 there, $5 there, $4. It's been very, very helpful. I can't lie to you guys. I have enjoyed it. I'm talking about that. Hybrid 10 just sent me $10. Okay, so thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate. And I know you don't like me saying these things, but what kind of human being would I really be to be getting favors from people and just be keeping quiet and pretending like, oh, nobody's helping me, or I'm doing it all by myself? Or no, I have to see it. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting us on this project. Those of you who's been sharing our content, those of you who've been commenting, those of you who've been subscribing to our channel. There's another comment there. They say, I feel the story should be extended to our exploits in Qatar. Okay, so the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup, is so right protected that, okay, so let me explain some things to you guys. This project that we're doing, the content that we don't have, that we need to buy, which is the matches, the World Cup qualifiers, the clips, 10 minutes, 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, is $10,000. So the content that we have earmarked to buy so far is $650,000. That's to tell you the size of what we're doing. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind because I am the center of this whole thing. But if other people are doing it, then we also can attempt to do it. That's the belief that I have. That's one confidence that I have. We must do it. So let's put our heart together and get it done. So we will do it. There is no going back on that one. We definitely will do it. We already started. Okay. So it is tough. It is tough. It's not easy. These days I forget say whether I don't shave or I never shave. Okay. But God will see me through. Uh, Maybe that's the reason why a lot of people run away. So talking about the Qatar, would have loved to do that, but then if you drag, what we've set out is the tagline for this project is the pregnancy project. The reason being that it's a 9 months project. If it goes too long, people might not be interested anymore. Then you would have run at a loss. So remember in 2018, Nike cashed in on the popularity of Nigeria and invested in introducing our jerseys in Europe and America, in England and in the US, in Atlanta. and they made over $3.7 million in the first month of putting out that jersey. Okay, 5 days of putting out the jersey was already sold out. Okay, so we're also banking on the fact that the Eagles are a bankable product, but it will be a lot more bankable if they win the Nations Cup and qualify for the World Cup in grand style, because now everybody will be anticipating, and then we'll put out this film that gives you the story of how they won the African Cup of Nations. Everybody will want to go to the cinema and watch it. Everybody wants to go to Netflix or Amazon Prime, depending on which of the two of them. They're already talking to us, but which of the two of them gives us a better offer, and then we decide to sell to them. So those are some of the things we're backing on. But to do with the World Cup content is madly expensive. So if we try it, we might end up spending $15 million for a project that will give us only maximum $3.5 million. Nigeria would they go now? We'll just take that money and then the anchor for our hand. You guys will see us in the news. We'll go to jail like hush puppy. So it's not something that is doable for now. Maybe in the future, as we grow this business, we get more support, more people trust us. Because what another thing I would thinking is, we do this one, we do it very well. People will trust us. People will believe in us. And some people can call us and say, okay, I have this $10 million somewhere. I want to put it in your business, a venture capital backed business. And we hope that because of the success of what we've seen, you can also turn it over and do a lot of production, podcasting, sights and sound, a lot of things. And then you sell it, and then you give me back my money maybe in 10 years' time or over this period of time. So we're looking at that as well. Um, Maxwell, he said, this guy looks like Moses Simon. Really? I don't look like Moses Simon. SS Lee, he said, keep up the good work, bros. Nigeria is proud of you. Number one sports journalist. Thank you very much. I'm humbled by that. Jamie A, he said, wishing Nigeria and you all the best. I'm excited and looking forward to your upcoming project. Love you. Love your coach Eguavo interview. Oh, thank you very much for that one. Thank you so much. I mean, that was something that just came off my head. Like, okay, they are doing this for Mourinho, Xavi, all these European coaches. Who's doing it for Nigerian coaches? Boom, let's go and do this and put it out there. And it's really hit a height that I never. Let me not lie, I wasn't expecting it to make that heavy hit. Like, boom, Jesus Christ. And I'm happy. I mean, every time he sees me, it's like, oh, but you don't make me popular. You don't make people like, you make people like me. Oh. But it was just a stroke of luck. It wasn't like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. No. See, it's no need for me to be lying to you people. These things, like the other day, I did that video that got 48,000 views. I did see that coming. Just let me give my thoughts about the team against Egypt, and boom, it went very, very big, and I was very happy. But we'll see how the other ones go. The ship will sail. He said, my Delta brother, oh, I'm from Delta State. Abby, to be exact. Oh, but I'm at the selling bogey people. My wife is from Kwale. Okay. So you people and my wife like share a little bit about boundaries. Yeah, my wife is from Kwale. She's from Otabu, no? Yeah. Yes, she's from Otabu, no. She's from Kwale. So she's in Kwale. Okay. Uh, um, Okwane and Urobo. Okay, you and my children are the same. My wife is from Okwane, and my I am from Urobo. So my children are Urobo and Okwane. So you are my children are the same. Ivory say, I pray that none steal your idea and post it before you know. Yeah, I know they have a lot of thieves in the media. I believe in Elegbete. Okay, so let me tell you how this works. Okay, we went to the NFF. We first of all, when we decided I want to do this, there were two ways we could have gone about it. One, we could have just come here and do like normal journalists, get content, and go and produce a film. I've always been an advocate of let's do it right, because the money that we help the country make is better than the money we would steal from the country. Okay, that's what I've always said. So we went the right way. We bidded for it. It took time for them to even listen to us. Who the hell are these upcoming people? Who are they? They finally listened to us. We did our presentation, gave them a 5 years plan of earning that this film will produce money for the Nigerian Football Federation every year for the next 5 years. Okay, we'll share our profit with them every year for the next 5 years. They were very happy, and they will pay for access currently, everything. And every other person that was coming didn't have that kind of plan. So they called us to come and work out the modalities, and then we did, and then they gave us our papers and everything. Then it was not left to us to go and interact with the players, the coaches, and everybody. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. Nigerian players are very difficult to relate with. Some of them, their shoulders are very high, but some of them are just careful, and then they look at you like you're a journalist. This one, no, no, I know, I know. So you take your time. But then some have been very, very fantastic. Wilfred Didi, God bless that guy. Um, um, Kenneth Omeru, fantastic guy. The funniest guy that I've spoke with in the Super Eagles team is the baby of the team, Kelechi Wankali. Amazing personality. Samuel Chukwueze, Chijoke is it Chijoke Ejuke Chidera Ejuke, fantastic guy as well. Umar Sadiq. I mean, I fell in love with the guy. Today when we're capturing him, when they were fixing his knee, I was just smiling. Like, okay, I'm impressed. And quite a lot of other players, like that. As we go on these diary sections, I would keep telling you guys who I've met. It's 41 minutes, and please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget also to click on the like button and also the notification button. Okay, so the idea cannot be stolen because one, we've trademarked it. We've also gone through the right channel. We've bought the right of access to this content, so it cannot be stolen, and we can only lose access to it after exactly 1 year. So we'll lose access to the right if we do not bring this thing to the market by September. By 28th of December, we'll lose the right to it, but we've already started, so we're not going to lose the right to it. We have it, and we're doing it, and we're going. So whatever happens, we're going to have it in September, inshallah, as my Muslim brothers will say. So it's fine. Every he said, I encourage everyone to please support him. He is one of us. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I see your point. Okay, the cruise. To think of stealing it. So let me tell you something. Some people, when we finally got the document, some people approach us to buy it off our hand. Like, you don't have the money. Okay, so we were going out to look for money. We're going out to look for fun. It's like, I would have loved to give you the money. Why don't you just sell it to us for $1 million? Okay, how much did you pay to get it? Let's give you $1 million, and then we'll go and produce it ourselves. Say no, that's not what we want, because we don't want you to produce it, and when we see it, we'll start feeling bad. Like, this is not we want to tell the story, because many people would discuss with, they were more interested in the negative aspect of it, like, it's negative story that sell. Let's bring about the negative story. I was like, no, that's not what I want to do. I will feel very, very bad. I'll be depressed for the rest of my life if I sell this thing to you and you go on and use it to destroy the image of the team or the brand of Nigerian football. Okay? When I hear that Nike is giving Brazil $100 million and I see the development that money is bringing, I also want to see that kind of money in Nigerian football. But if we don't project the image very well, we don't sell it very well, that money will never come. We'll just take jerseys, they will not give us money. So those are some of the things that I'm looking to do. So we're not selling it. We're really going to grit our teeth, fight. I mean, I can't recall the last time I ever ate only once a day continuously. Since I've been here, once a day. And sometimes it's very small. Okay. Today it's what's it called? Biscuits. Okay. Super two, like 4 feet, and Sprite. That's the food for the day. But hey, we'll tell a good story at the end of the day. I believe that. So I understand. The cruise, they say, bros, you know they go jail. No, for sure, I'm not going to jail. Matthias Abba Jacob, he said, boss, good morning to you, sir. I pray that you'll continue to be a shining light to our sports in general. Thank you very much. And another reason why I choose to do this project is, like, I've been doing things behind the scene with our national team and our league for a while. Okay. And most times when I hear people, I see people comment on my tweet or my Facebook page and say, my friend, shut up there. What have you done? It hurts when you know really what you've done, what you're pushing, what you're doing. Like, no, 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 you don't have to be in the front. I don't have to be in the front. Let's just be doing this thing. So I just felt to myself, you know what? go out and do something in the front. Go and do something, go to the front of the battle and fight, and then make a name for yourself. Then you can now go backstage again and do the things that you're doing backstage. But then I also felt, that's the reason why when we scripted this film, we said, okay, you know what? There are a lot of people doing things backstage that people don't know, people don't appreciate. They even see them on the street and walk past them. But these guys are sacrificing their lives to make sure that the national team gets to its destination. We're like, okay, you know what? Let's not just focus on the play, the players and the coaches. Let's also focus on the backroom staff. If I ask you guys, do you know who the physio of the Super Eagles is? What's his name? Do you know the nutritionist? Do you know the psychologist? Do you know the kit manager? Do you know the admin? Okay, the team secretary, all of those people. People don't know them. So you can see them and you don't even say thank you for your service to Nigeria, thank you for what you've done. But the only focus, they are stealing money. I've heard people say things like, oh, the NFF, they tie up a contract with coaches so that they can take money. I've heard those things, but you really don't know the truth. So those are some of the things I want to put out there. We'll put it out there, and then you can now go back and cross-check if these people are saying the truth or not. We're not going to be PRO for anybody. We're not going to try to launder anybody's image or public and make them look good. No, where you're doing bad, like when we record, we said, if you did misbehave, the camera don't catch you, don't catch you. We will put out for the film. If you fight, the camera don't catch you, don't catch you. So choose to embarrass yourself and your entire generation and your business, because I go put out for Netflix, it go there permanently. So they know that. But they've done very, very well. Okay. Timothy, okay, we say, what's your take on the copyright saga with Kelechi and Pooja, Nigeria photojournalist? I would have loved to speak on this, but please permit me not to speak on it. Like, I don't have an opinion on this one. I don't want to speak, but I think, no, let me not talk. Let me just leave it. JK, okay, this is the guy. First, let me say this. This is the guy that taught me how to pronounce the word. Okay, I've always pronounced it as favorite, right? And in one of my videos, I think I said favorite, and it showed me how to pronounce it. I had to go to YouTube and look for the word favorite instead of favorite. So, JK, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not Onyu Kwani. I'm from Urubu. I am 100% Udu. My father is from Alaja and my mother is from Egini. It's my wife that is Kwani. Okay. But thank you very much for teaching me how to pronounce the word favorite. Okay. Not favorite, as I used to pronounce that in all my life. Okay. But thank you very much. I appreciate moments like that are some of the best moments where we do this thing. Okay. Where you get somebody just go out. Many people will see that and not even care. But you cared and you did that for me in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Corrade Timothy say, please drop the link of the Iguavon video. Okay, let me drop the link. I think it's somewhere there. Okay, see it. I'm gonna drop the link. Watch it. I'm sure you will love it. And if you don't love it, let us know. We'll know the other ones will find a way to correct it. But I put it there so see it. Okay. Johnny Gaffai said that. What does Elegbete mean? Elegbete means the greatness of God. Okay, so there's a song, Ogana Elegbete, Ogana Poriboni, Ogana Uzembi Ogana. So it's about the greatness of God. So by the time, okay, so and then it's also a title. My late father is the elevator of Udu Kingdom back in the 70s. My late father is the elevator of Udu Kingdom. So my mom has always said that if I was ever going to take a title, I should be the elevator of Udu Kingdom. So when in 2012, I was transitioning from analyzing sports in English to Pidgin, and I took a bet. Okay, people said that, oh, the reason why I was popular was because I was Mr. Controversial. I was this, that if I really want to prove that I can be still popular, I can be good, I should change my name. So I used to be Matthew Daffy, Mr. Controversial. And I said, you know what? I'm good at what I do. So I took the bet. And I announced that, okay, my twin brother is traveling. It was obviously me. My twin brother had died since we were 5. It was obviously me. And I said, my twin brother is traveling, and I'm coming to take over from him, but I'm from Warri, and I don't know how to speak English very well. I'll be speaking Pidgin English. I'm doing a show called the Mede show after Madebede and Madebede Extra. And so I changed my name to Edafe, which is still my name anyway. Edafe Matthew Esogane, the Elegbete one of sports. Now Elegbete is my father's title. It was the Elegbete of Udo Kingdom. So I just felt like, let's bring it. My father is also the Atanero. Atanero is somebody who talks something and do it. I will do this thing and he does it. I'm from Warri. In Warri, when somebody tells you that I go beat you, he go beat you. I go slap you, you don't take like two. So I was like, for in sports, I've grown to the place where I could call myself that because most of the things that I say in sports happen. So I call myself the Atanero. So when I left Brilla in 2017, when I was sacked in 2017, and I set up the company GPF Media Limited, and I decided, you know what, let's trademark a name. The Elegote brand have come to stay. So let's trademark it. One, it connects me. Anybody who hear the name, like, okay, that's an Orobo title, okay? It's an Orobo name. It connects me with my place. People suggested us other name. I'll give you the foreign name. I was like, I'm not foreign. Al Jazeera is not a foreign name. Okay? I used to work with Al Jazeera. It's not a foreign name. I'm not going to call my company foreign name because I want to impress anybody. That is not a name that impresses people. It's the work that impresses people. So that's how we came about that one. At least on the other hand, it's a partnership. We have to restart it in America. We have to put it in a place where, we could attract global funding. So that's why at least is the way it is. And it's a vehicle that is purpose built for that purpose. But that's what it is. Where did I stop? I've always wondered. Okay. Chukwu Emeka Kalu say congrats on the big moves you are making. I sub after watching this quality content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. God bless you. And I don't need anyone now. Where are we? 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 Sorry. Okay. Cruz say in Jesus' name we will not lose the right for the channel by September. This channel will reach another. No, we'll not lose the right. We definitely will not. Okay, Hybrid 10 he say una they eat once a day because money no day or because una no get time. We not get time. Yeah, there's money. There's money. But man, Cameroon is expensive. Fucking expensive. It's freaking expensive. So look at it this way: we leave the house like sometimes 6 a.m. or 7 because you could wake up and then they'll call you that, oh, somebody goes, players are doing this. You need to be in and we jump in the car and we go. Once you're there, I will tell you cannot go and be saying you want to go and eat. See, and that's smart thing person they lose value. You can't go and be saying you want this food is not for sale, it's the players scam. And the Garoua where we are in, you can't even leave. Once you enter that place, you can't leave because you might just leave and the moment to capture some video will just pass by. This is real life. It's not like a script where you say cut, take again, take two, take three. There's no take. This is real life. This is the hardest thing. When you record unscripted, right? It's like rap battle. You don't know what is going to come out, but you want to air it live. It could be something that is damning, that is wrong, but you just want to. That's what we're doing. So and then we're still struggling because nobody's ever done this before. We're still struggling with the players. Some of them are not even comfortable with you at all. And then there are other Nigerian journalists that are coming to just come get news and the rest. So there's a whole lot of things you're competing against, but you just have to do it. That's why. So sometimes when we're coming, it's too late. All the shops have closed. So we just come and eat take conflicts in the night. Oh God, I told my wife, and she was laughing at me. Drink a small glass of coffee with 4 biscuits. We'll get it done. But then I think tomorrow is Sunday, we have a stretch of work. By Monday, we will devise a new way of working so that we can eat, so that we don't get what's that thing called? Malnutrition. And then we don't faint and go to the hospital. That's the one that would be bad. But that's the reason why we eat once a day. He said, I love Wilfred in the day myself. Man, the guy is fantastic and he's got a brain. And then Kenneth Omiro, man. See, you guys will follow Kenneth Omiro on Instagram. This guy's got a brain. He's very intelligent. We'll have a conversation and you're like, okay, conversation is way, way matured. There are some people you have a conversation, okay, this one, as small picking says, where I'm still with small picking. But then this guy is pretty intelligent. His plans and what he wants to do and all that. I just pray that God would put the right people around him, because when I started this thing, one of the biggest prayer I pray, I say, God, I want money, but first put the right people around me. before you bring the money, because if the wrong people around me and the money comes, I will still lose it. So put the right people around me, give me the right mentor, and God give me Alibaba, people that I will look up to, that will make me not to be reckless. And then put people around me who would walk the way I want to walk, who would be passionate the way I want to be passionate. And Lara, is God sent. And then the rest of the crew, everybody that we have, imagine calling somebody from the UK and like, guy, I need you to help me do this. I know that normally you in your own film and what you do, you charge like 100,000 and above, but I have just $20,000 to give you. I beg. I'll pay for your flight, I'll pay for your accommodation, I'll do everything. But that's just what I have to give to you. Please, let's do this thing in 70 days. We'll be done, and all of us will be happy. And like, okay, no problem, I'll do it. Wow. And then they start raising the money, and you get it across to them. So it's been very, very nice having everybody line up to get this one done. Rex Mark Saliba, he say, why is the football pitch in Africa different from the ones we see and watch in Europe? Because Africa is Africa and Europe is Europe. But let me be very honest and fair. The pitches in Cameroon are fantastic. They match up with any pitch in the world. They are fantastic. There's nothing wrong with the pitch here. The same way, I want to ask you, why are you different from the people we see in Europe and America? We do not, and this is one of the things I keep saying again, we do not have to be like Europe to be successful. We do not have to be like Europe to do right. We just have to do things by our standard and do it well. Here, the pitch in this tournament, there's no pitch that is bad. Every of the pitch is very, very, even the practice pitch is better than all the pitches we have in Nigeria. I wouldn't lie to you. So the pitches, if it is this tournament too, there's nothing wrong with the pitches. Loyal to the soil. Do you believe Amaju and Onyema visit to the team's dressing room at half times is a distraction to the team? Should the coach and his team should be given the time to work on the players? So first off, Amaju and Onyema does not visit the team in their dressing room. That's an error that people needs to correct. So there is a dressing room. I put it on my WhatsApp status a couple of days ago. There is the warm-up room. They meet in the warm-up room. The coaches, so go back and watch the clips. You will see it. A dressing room have a massaging table, they have cabinet, wardrobe, and the rest of them. Go back again and watch those videos properly. It is in the warm-up room. That's one. Two, I've been here since when? I've not seen Amaju. So people kind of like, when I said this to people, he's always going to be back in Amaju. But this is a fact. I'm telling you, this is what I know, what I've seen. This afternoon, was it this evening, Iguavon came to me and said, did you see the headline that they wrote in Nigeria? I said, what headline? So somebody said Iguavon banned Amaju from Super Eagles dressing room. That does Amaju even come to dressing room? I said, coach, I don't know. I know they fully use that dressing room. Okay, so the point is, that's not where they go into. I play football in Europe, and I've had a lot of friends who play football across the globe. One of the things you don't know is that even in Europe, sponsors, or what's it called, team owners all come to the dressing room, whether it's in football, is in basketball, is in NFL, in baseball, anything that happens. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't stop the players from winning games. Okay? You're not going to lose a game because somebody came and promised you 10 million or 20 million or 50 million. As a matter of fact, it's a very massive motivation. I remember I was playing in Sweden and we're like 6 games to the end of the season, and it was not clear that we're going to gain promotion. Everybody comes to the dressing room to talk to us just to win this game. I remember again we're losing 1-0 at halftime. The president, Pierre Bragan, came to the dressing room and told us that if we can come back from this one go down, equalize and win, it's going to triple our bonuses. Roman Abramovich does it. So I don't see any problem with it. It's just the way the media covers it that makes it look like it's a problem. That's something that happens regularly with the Lakers. It happens with different teams, different franchise. So there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It doesn't infringe on the time that the coach needs to talk to his players. It doesn't affect anything. And let me be very honest. Football is won in the training ground and not in the dressing room. It's one in the training ground. It is what you train there. It's like clothes. You don't wear the clothes when you've already gone out. You get the clothes ready when you're home. That's just the way it is. But I mean, everybody will choose to believe what they want to believe on this front. I'm not going to be here to uh, argue or defend anybody. Uh, Hybrid 10, he said, is Kelechi Iheanacho a nice person? I feel the arrogant person that I met Musa. No, Musa is the loveliest person you ever met. He's very nice, he's very friendly. Musa is a nice guy, very nice guy, very easy, like simple guy. That's the word that describes Musa. Musa is a simple, funny, playful guy. You want me to talk to you about Kelechi Iheanacho? I'll write a book about that boy one day, not today. Let's leave him to enjoy the African Cup of Nations. One day I'll talk about him, and I'll talk about him very well in details. Right now, let's win the African Nations Cup. We have a tournament to win. We have a tournament to win, and we need to look forward to that one. The ship will sail. He said my mom is American, father is Delta. That's is from Abio. Okay, be American Kwale, right? Okay. Correlate Timothy say thank you. You're welcome. Fortune H, hi, how you day? I say hello. Hi. Chess, yes, another bottle of wine, a glass of wine for you too. Let's talk more about Nigeria versus Tunisia preview. Okay. Mhm. Uh so they say 11 players of Tunisia are not going to play in this game because they have COVID. Now that's my worry, because strategically you would have planned for those players, and there's some players that you've not seen in this tournament that you don't even know when I show up and want to die. Another thing is that Nigeria have played so well in this tournament that nobody is going to complete Nigeria and underrate Nigeria anymore. So these guys are going to say, you know what, we die here. Shina Kelechi, when we played against Egypt, it was a case of they don't even have Osimhen, they don't have Igalo, they don't even have Emmanuel Dennis, they don't even have this one. Leo Balogun is not there. We'll kill them now. But it was surprising. But now all eyes are on us. It is now a case of how focused can the Eagles be? How solid can they be? I think that from what I saw in the training, this is my own perspective, because I mean, I'm the only person who have their training clips. All the journalists comes and after 15 minutes they drive them away. I see this players train, and I've been in that situation before. These guys are intense. These guys are not playing. I've seen them train under Ganotro, and I've seen them train under Iguavon. They're not playing. One of the things that Iguavon has done is make sure it does not compromise on their fitness level. Good team we're going to be playing by 8 p.m., so it's not under the heavy sun. I think that we will beat Tunisia, but I also don't want to get arrogant, feel too big. They will have a good taste of competitive football tomorrow, because Tunisia is no longer coming into this game and thinking, oh, it's Nigeria that Cape Verde was playing against and they couldn't win. That Central African Republic, gave problem. No, these guys are going to come with, oh, these guys beat Egypt. These guys are the only team in this tournament that got maximum point in group stage. But to play against them, we have to kill ourselves. Just the same way we played against Egypt in our first game. That's how Tunisia will play against us. Okay, so it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, 8 p.m. If you don't have heart, just bother don't watch, so that you don't go sad. But I think that the Eagles will win. Might not be high margin. It is also possible for it to be high margin, but I just think that the Eagles will win. That's my own position. Might not like it, but it's my position. Johnny Gaffa is a powerful meaning and message. Thank you very much. Gabriel Winfield, they say Super Eagles should be wary of the Tunisian antics. They can be slicky in the 18-yard box, a little trip, they fall in your box. Therefore, the referees would be aware of these characteristics. Yeah, I'm sure they talked about it. In their team talk, we have it recorded, but I can't reveal. Okay, they talked about it in their team talk. So Chukwuemeka Kalu, he said, could it be because some journalists ask these folks for money that makes them raise shoulders high? No, I don't think so. I've been with Audion quite a lot of times when people send him asking for money. One of the things that I've always talked about money when it comes to money, and people say I'm very proud. If you look at my work very well, you judge me by that. If you look at my work, the players that I've interviewed, I've not asked anyone, please help me promote my YouTube channel on your page. I don't want a footballer that would come and insult me tomorrow. I don't want, especially from footballers, it might be from any other person, I can take it. Especially from footballers, because I'm always going to look at myself like, if I didn't get injured, I'm way, way better than this person. Like, I would have been up there. It will hurt me. So I don't ask them, not even the ones that are my friends that are very close. If you think, Ivory Temp is a good example. I don't know him. I've seen him, met him. As I said, he's a smoke. I've seen him once. Saw what I'm doing. His comments were so touchy, were so encouraging that we got engaged. Before you know it, today $150, tomorrow $250. Then wait till happen. I mean you go abroad for. Not be also you do also. Sometimes I like, why is this guy so nice to me? That is the kind of people I want to around me. Somebody who sees what you're doing and say, you know what? I'm going to give this guy my support. I'm going to trust him that he's going to grow. And I'm also going to tell him, oh yeah, do this, so improve in this area, or push this. Let's see what will happen. And then if I'm not a listening person, so this one over ready. If I'm a listening person, it's okay, I can give him more support. Okay, that's the way I see it. But again, because people beg you money does not mean you should not become an animal. I hang out with Ali Baba a lot. Ali Baba sent me a message the other day of, okay, because somewhere around October, I went to Alibaba. I needed 150,000 because somebody's brother was sick, and the person reached out to me for help, and I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money, but I know that the brother was really sick and was a life and death situation. I went to Alibaba to go and borrow 150K and give to the person. So I told brother, I said, I'll bring the money back. So I went there, he had cash in his hand, and he just gave me the cash, and I took it, and I left. I couldn't give him the money in December. It was a payment I was expecting. It didn't come. The job I did, I was supposed to give me 1.5 million naira. Till today, I didn't see the money. I didn't bother. So when I got lose money on the day I was flying to Cameroon, and I sent him, bro, send me your account number. I'm going to Cameroon. I'm going to be spending money. This one that I have, let me send to you. I sent to him. And he told me that in the last 10 years, I'm the first person that I borrowed money from him and paid back. He told me about 179 million naira of his money is hanging out there. I was like, man, I can't be that guy. I can't. I owe people, but I always pay the money. I'm owing you this. Also. Yes, I can't be that guy. Okay, so we're all different people. I don't think that is because people beg their money. Alibaba still give people money. 178 million out there helping people. I know people that Alibaba help to rent house, help to buy car. They are still bad marketing, but still help people. So I don't want to buy into the idea that because the journalists are, I don't. Journalists are working hard. Nigerian journalists are the most in this Cameroon. Cameroon is expensive. Anybody who come from Nigeria to this place probably have invested 1.5 million naira to be at this tournament. These are young people. What are they doing to get this money? It's struggle, okay? So if they come here, grant them all they need for their content, for their career to grow is grant them course interview. What is so hard? What is so hard in granting people interview? Okay? I'm doing film, so I have access. But this guy said, I want to, okay, I will do it today or tomorrow, I'll do for you, okay? It's fine. Don't give people attitude. You know why? That's why when these players begin to play bad, the Nigerian journalists don't hold back. They write them down and destroy them. There should be a good relationship. I've chosen this path because this is what I want to do. I could really be nasty. You all know me. I could be nasty if I want to be. But I think that we should change it. The journalists are trying their best. It's just that some of these players are just terrible people. Okay, you use somebody's picture. It reminds you that, this is my picture. All you need is just give me credit. And then you are ignoring the person, blocking them and giving them attitude. Some things don't just make sense. But that's a topic for another day. Okay. Matthias Abai said, for you, winning the bid for the Super Eagles content is because of dynamic and ambitious about the project for the national team. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much for that one. Johnny Gava, I saw the Barca president visit the Barca dressing room after the Madrid match. It's only Amaju people complain. See, the people who are even complaining have not been to a football dressing room before. They don't know how it is. So people just want to talk. Okay. Michael Makewa, he say, love your content. May God bless you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. We're winding down now. We're past the 1 hour mark. Abidemi Ibrahim, you say, good morning, Elegwete. Kudos to you and your accurate predictions. You predicted 3-0 in favor of Nigeria against Sudan. Kindly predict Can you predict Nigeria versus Tunisia? Please, I have been your fan since 2015. It's a tough one, no, but I think Nigeria is going to win by 2 goals to nothing. It's a tough one, but I think we're going to win by 2 goals to nothing. That's what I think. Hybrid Tiny say, I have to be honest. I am still nervous about the game with Tunisia. I am too. But there's a part of me that is super arrogantly confident that we're going to win. So I'm leaning towards that part and forgetting the part that is being careful and cautious. Jimo Babatunde, boss, it's nice catching up with you this night. You're doing well, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Fortune H, he said Tunisia will definitely play 11 men defense and hope to get lucky or drag us to penalty. If we go penalty, we'll beat them. If the game go penalty, we'll beat them. And I know you're trying. Reason. If the game is 0-0 after 90 minutes, we should be very, very worried. No, it's not going to be 0-0 after 90 minutes. No, I don't think so. This team, the way this team is playing, I don't think so. This team that I watched train, no, I don't think so. The biggest headache is for the coach. Coach, I'm not sure he knows who to pick. Okay, Kolawale Tony, he said, I'm praying football doesn't happen to us. Okay, I like the word he uses. I pray football doesn't happen. Yes, sometimes football really does happen anyway. And I hope we get lucky or drag us. Okay, sorry. Happen to us. It's difficult to have a perfect tournament. I wish the team all the best. Some teams have had perfect tournaments anyway, but it's difficult. Michael Makewa, he said, what's your actual name? My name is Edafi Matthew Esiogene. My father's name is Edafi. My name is Matthew Esiogene. Esiogene means the gift of God. And I'm trying to be a gift to the whole world, to my country and to the world. You understand? That's what my daughter always said. Daddy, what's your name? Esiogene. What does it mean? Gift of God. I said, so that you're a gift to me? I said, yes, I'm a gift to you. Just the same way you're a gift to me. I'm missing my daughter anyway. I'm missing my little angel, Michelle. She's sleeping now. Raymond, they say, great content and thanks for your support. Did I support you? I don't know. But thank you anyway. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, reach a point where I have to sign out. But I must say very massive thank you to Hybrid and Roland. Thank you very much. Pardon me for calling you, but I mean, that's your name, right? So I have to call you. Thank you very much. $10 means a whole lot. A pack of $10 everywhere turns into $1 million overnight one day. Thank you very much. It's just what I like about this money that I keep getting on my live content is it's not like they instantly pay it to you and then I don't spend and finish. I don't know. It's stockpiling in my YouTube account. Right? One day I'll just go and look at it. Wow. So it's like my piggy bank. Every time this money comes in, it just feels like I just got money in my piggy bank. That's how it feels like. And I'm very, very happy about it. Thank you very much. God bless you. And God bless every other person that have joined the show today. Michael, I said, I can we support you. I'm really impressed. So I'm going to be honest with you. First off, I didn't even know how this thing worked, this super chat worked. It was one day I was doing it and they were talking super chat. Like, I actually thought they were trying to type Super Eagles and Super Chat was showing. And I said, I don't understand what you mean. Are you guys saying Super Eagles? And they said, no, Super Chat is a way that your fans can support you, can give you money to buy data, can give you money to buy recharge card or drink a cup of coffee. I thought it was a joke. So when I finished that live stream that day, I went to go and search what is Super Chat on YouTube. So they directed me, and I just activated it. These guys that are doing it now, okay, so let me show you something. I don't know if, okay, so since it started, I've had Hybrid 10 send me first person $20. Johnny Gaffer sent me £4 and 49 shillings. Hybrid 10 again sent another $4, that's $24. And then Fortune H sent me $4.99. Johnny Gaffer sent me £4 and 49. And then today, I've been sent again 20, $10. So all of them eventually will go to my AdSense account. And the way my AdSense account is programmed, I made it because the plan for me, I know that the threshold is like $10. Once you get to $10, you you once you get to $10, you pay out. I mean $100 you pay out. But because when I set up this channel, one of the things I wanted to prove to myself is, Idafe, can you be disciplined with money? Okay. Can you be that guy who looks at things differently? Because eventually I will start doing masterclass for young people. I start teaching people how to grow. Can you be disciplined? So I changed the threshold from $100 to $10,000. One of the reasons why I did that is, let me be very honest with you. Apart from the fact that I'll need bulk money, I want to teach myself how to be disciplined. And two, I have crews, people that have been working with me that I believe in this project. I want that the day when I will remove it, $10,000 is like 4 million right now. Okay, the day that I'll pull it out, I should be able to call Kalejaya Ahmed and say, Kalejaya Ahmed, we don't come out, see the money, we don't come out and we'll take 500,000 naira. Precious, take 500,000 naira. Siko, take 500,000 naira. You take 250, you take 100,000. So everybody feels like, wow, we work hard to get to this place to see what has come out. Okay, that was before the idea for this film came out, right? So that's how I put it like that. So all this money that I get, and thank you very much, Michael Makewa, for sending me. Whoa, that's about €5. Thank you very much. And then Don Raymond for sending me $10. Thank you very much. I don't know the meaning of the emoji or the sticker that you put there, but thank you very much. So all of this is, I really want to matter. I won't lie to you guys. Forget all this drama. I really want to matter. And by that, what do I mean? Matter in the lives of people. I want see, when I watch Ellen DeGeneres and I see what she does with setting people up in business, giving people scholarship to go to school. I've been there before. I've been really, really poor, homeless, begging for food. So I know how it feels. And so I really want to be able to do that for people who were once like me. And I felt like this is the one way I can do it. Like if you live in Nigeria right now and you're earning in naira, you're practically living hand to mouth. You might never be able to take care of yourself and your children to the point where you cannot start taking care of other people. And it's one of the reasons why I chose YouTube. I know that it's a long road. It will take time before people will subscribe and watching your content. Your content will go viral. But I also believe in the process of hard work. I trust the process, consistency, the lessons you learn on the journey. So I don't get emotional, Sha. So that's why I'm doing this, and doing all the other things that I'm doing on the side, so that tomorrow I'll be able to say, if you don't believe me, go and ask the people who were there giving me €5, $10, supporting me. They were here every night. They will leave everything that they're doing to listen to me share my diary from Cameroon, from maybe later this year I'll be in Qatar. Sure, that one is a signed deal already. God give us life. I'll be in Qatar doing a whole lot of stuff. So you can see that I know a guy in Nigeria who started a YouTube channel after he got sacked. His last salary was 90,000 naira. He had two children and then had a third one. And then he was growing gradually, doing content. They used to have 7 views, 5 views, 3 views. And then he started growing and he started growing. The channel started growing. That channel became a source of wealth for him. People should be able to say, not me, like not even me coming to tell this story. We were there now. See, I was even giving him money. Yeah, people should be able to take that credit. That's why it is like this. I mean, we've not earned much, and we've not passed the $400 in 4 years plus now that we're doing this channel. But I just know that eventually the numbers will rise. And like Ivory Ted told me some time ago, and he was giving me an example with the Arsenal Fan TV channel, Robbie's channel. He said one day I will just wake up and find out that my numbers are exploding. And true to type, it is. December 1st, first week of December, we got to 5,000. 2 days ago, we got to 6,000. I remember before now, we'll go 6 months, we'll have only 5 subscribers. And people were like, I used to hear some Nigerian journalists say, this one is wasting time. Which day it will grow? But see, the numbers are growing and really doing well. So I really want to thank everybody who is giving more support. And now on the channel, people give me their ad end money. Come on. What more can I really ask for? Like, who am I to deserve all of this? People who I don't know, who you don't know, just come and take money where they are hustling. You don't even know how hard it is for them. It's not easy. So I feel very, very elated. I feel excited. Thank you very much for the push that you guys have done for me. Okay. Bob A, he said, I beg, have the Tunisia players recovered? No, they are not. 11 players from Tunisia will not play. That could work as advantage to Nigeria, but it could also be disadvantage because those players that have not been seen before want to prove that the coach was making a mistake. Stanley Ede, oh my guy, Coach Jim, that game is a win-win for the Super Eagles, over 2 goals. Okay, I like that. How can we support you, Michael? You already supported. Okay, you already supported me. Thank you very much, bros. Wale Fatumbi, he say a caro from Germany. It's to be here. It's nice to be here. Thank you very much. I like that, Germany. I like the way you spelled it. And thank you very much, Don Raymond, for the $10 that you sent me. May God replenish you for that. Ostbroad say, but as you rightly said, we need step up with our league. Seriously, serious. That one, I can't even, like, it hurts me. And it feels like some people are deliberately making sure that the league does not grow. But it's going to be a topic for another day. We're trying. And some people are also coming. Some people are coming from diaspora. The MPFL TV, for instance, is one very good investment that somebody just put his own $2 million and say, look, I want to put it there. I want to make this happen. It will happen. It will grow. People are beginning to trust in the system. It will grow, but it will take some time. What Oyema is doing, not be joke. The money that Oyema is investing in the Super Eagles, not be joke. Everybody just say you shouldn't go to talk in the halftime. They don't know what they talk. Damn. In today's economy, I don't even want to talk safe. Sometimes I don't even want to talk. Thanks, Michael and Don. Thank you very much. Why I just say we shareholder for this company started live. Well, if Fatombi say, please, may I chip? Can Super Eagles fans make a plea to the NFF boss to allow Austin Eguavon and the selected crew of the technical trainers, staff, including JJ Okocha Kanu? They are not here. These are men who can do the job. They're not there here. They're not sabi the job. Not they call Okocha and JJ where they don't coach before. When I ask they give people position where they not get, does he have a coaching certificate? You think because you play ball, you go fit coach? We see the Gary Neville, they play ball, they go coach. We see what happen. Leave all those names what you they call. They're not. I have sat down and I've heard people, former players of this national team, they wish many this team lose. They who claim say that they pray, say they get group of people where they pray, make the team lose. Not every person they talk. When I leave all these people, this team is doing well the way it is. When I leave like that. They call people when we say they need the hard values on team because they play for Super Eagles, will not go rest. Bob A, he said, sir, please. I just wanted to know if Tunisia have full team for tomorrow or not. Because I heard that other 12 players may be available. That may be tested then today. Okay. 11 players of the team have COVID. That's what they say. So they'll do a test in Cameroon. Yeah. So in this Nations Cup, what they do is, even for us journalists, you do your COVID test every single day. Every single day. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do test. Every day. Some people are even doing morning and evening. Okay. So if they don't, like, let me show you guys. This is my accreditation. This paper. This one I have. It's my COVID test. I have CAF at the back. My COVID test result for today. Tomorrow now, I'll get another one. I'll tear this one through. That's what the team be. Okay. They have 11 players that are out due to COVID. It not concern me. COVID not go kill them. So if we win, it better. Uh-huh. Better for me. Uh, Michael, I said I watched the Guavon interview some weeks ago. I didn't know you was in charge of that too. I am 100%. Your content is really top notch, so people will definitely always support. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Also watch the Amokashin Life and Times. You see that one, and then the other ones that we have on that channel. Osblood, it's a CAF should be able to really support and encourage business organizations, leagues in Africa. It could be a huge investment. It could create job, especially in Nigeria. I agree with you 100%. Wale Fatami say we don't need a foreign. We don't need at all. I'm not in support of that one at all. People are already accusing me that I did a one video so that they will not employ a foreign coach. Come on, see, Nigerians are the ones that will fix Nigeria. I always say that Africans have the solution to African problem. Leave it in their hands. It's their country. It's their continent. It's their land. Let us fix our problem. The white man first came here to take all our best hands for slavery, even though there are black people who conspire to make the sales. But let's not do that again. Let's not conspire again to take our money to foreign land. Let's rather have our sons and daughters repatriate our money that was taken for over 400 years and bring them back to develop Africa. I think that if we give this kind of support that we always give to white people, if we give the kind of encouragement and patience, we have people that will do it. I'm happy that the Guavon is proving right, because that video that everybody is praising, and you know the gamble in that video. Imagine if Guavon went to this tournament and first game he lost, second game he lost, and we get knocked out like Ghana. People will look at me and like call me a sort of name. Maybe my whole YouTube work would have crashed. Okay, so I'm very happy. It's just divine providence. Like God, like you know what? I like this boy too much to let him suffer. And it's also the reason why I'm feeling that this project that we're doing will excel. I love him too much to watch him suffer. He has suffered too much all his life. Let me just make a Guavon succeed. And people think that, oh, this boy has sense. He does something. He did a good production and, oh, it's working. You never can tell. You don't know what the heavens are thinking. But just do your own thing and watch the rest happen. He said, okay, we don't need a foreign coach. The fans need to get behind the coach, or else we are faced with another ordeal of having another coach who doesn't know our football. I think that, so this is my opinion, I might be wrong, but I think that the idea to bring in that Jose Pesero have been cancelled. So they are just waiting patiently for a Guavon. This is like what I heard from the grapevine. Okay, they are waiting for a Guavon. They don't want to announce it and maybe a Guavon get complacent. So they are waiting for him to get at least to the semi-finals. They will not say, Oga, you know, so we never even signed paper before. Our president, you know, you can use your president. Our president say, make we no employ you because they're not gonna give you work permit. So sorry, we fit just compensate you with $100,000 or $50,000 because you can't lie say you suppose not get another job that Nigeria you dey wait for. So we give compensation, but our president say make we give the job to the man wey be say he take us reach the finals of the African Cup of Nations, come winner for us. So there's no space for you anymore. Sorry, no cigar. There's no job again. The vacancy will won't give you. You know that thing I say the pikin way they employ you to come take care of the pikin don't die. So there is no job again. Bye bye. So I think that's what's gonna happen. That's what I've been hearing anyway. Hit the like button, please. There are 70 present. It helps the channel too. Thanks very much. Yes, it does. If you hit the like buttons, if you watch the content, and you subscribe, or wow, you subscribe or you click on the notification button, it helps the algorithm to see that the people that are watching are real people, not machine. So it helps my channel to get more exposure and marketing. Please do hit the like buttons, and as well as uh, click on subscribes and notification, because it means that it's interacting with real people and not just robotics as the algorithm always judge. Ominiekwe is saying, I agree to good morning. You are doing a great job. Thank you very much. Opara Ugochukwu, Brosa, which club did you play for in Sweden? I played for Fberg, where the squad that were the team that brought them to promotion. The Marines, the Yellows. Okay, Rockwood. When I don't to type a Guavon, when I don't to hype a Guavon too. He never to do much. Oh. Let him get to the final first. We're not hyping him. The circumstances with which he took over this team and the kind of result that he has shown at deserve the praise. Because let's be very honest, if he had lost to Egypt, then gone on maybe to draw the second game. We'll be killing him right now. So the man deserves his flowers. If he loses without playing well with the wrong selection, we can start talking again. But right now, a team that did not have this is the worst preparation Nigeria has ever had going into any tournament. Just 10 days. Do you know that some players joined the team? This team did not drop a single player. First time in my football history that a team had pre-tournament preparation, they didn't drop one player because they didn't even have enough player. So who do you drop? Meaning that this team could have played without competition. They could have played. I mean, I'm secured. I'm not. I don't need to kill myself. So there was everything that was wrong about football was wrong with this team, but somehow they still managed to get to where they are. So that's the reason why we're praising him. I mean, Ganatrol got to the semi-finals of the last Nations Cup, but what this guy has done, how the team was playing before he took over, and what he's done, I'm worried. I want to see the team progress. I want to see him go further so that he can get a job. Does he deserve the hype based on everything? Yes, he does. If he loses against Tunisia, would we still be hyping him? I will still be here to defend him because I think he's done well. But I'm not one who like to make excuses for people. But I also believe that when people do well, praise them. You do not. We do not have any reason to criticize him right now. Do we have a high expectation? Yes. I would reason the bar. Yes. But has he done so well? Obviously, he's the only coach in Nigeria history at the African Cup of Nations to pick up maximum points. Twice he's done it now. 2006 maximum point. This time around maximum point. That'll be something to criticize now. So we also need him to go. I what's it? What is it? So I say final Nigerians would be the first to nail him to the cross when he begins to mess up. It's natural. It's natural. That's the more reason why we should hype him now. So he knows that when he do well, shall we praise him. So if he start to do wrongly, don't criticize him. Wale says, I totally agree with you that Iguavan is doing a great job. I also saw a documentary he did on Niger football philosophy. That's my job. That's the one we're talking about. I'm the one that produced that. I believe in the man and their coach. Okay. Oluwaseyi Adebowale, he said if Iguavan is appointed head coach, is it right to appoint Peseru as technical director? No, we don't need Peseru as technical director, as suggested by Pinnick. No. Rockwood, let him beat raw record first. Well, we start to present. We choose to present now. You can wait till that time. Makiwa Michael said Nigeria will win AFCON, but even if he doesn't, he should remain coach. He has a very good personality. Many of these foreign coaches can't even communicate fluently. Thank you very much. Don Raymond, they say, like and share, please. Thank you very much. Bob A, he said the league issue security join. Oh, I have watched only one league game in my life. It was Kaduna Bombers game, and the fans beat Shege come out of my body. And that day, I swore never to watch match again. See, this is league match in economy. This is dagger. That's suya knife. This time me for scoring a goal in Meduguri against a team, against Academy Warriors. We all have our scars, but we can't give up. I can't give up. When I go back to Lagos now, there is a content that we're doing for this channel on the league and grassroots. We'll start maybe after the first quarter. By March, it will start rolling. I can't give up. I mean, in that content, the budget for the content every month, the guys that are going out to shoot, the budget is 150K. I don't even know where I get the 150K from. Every month, 150K. But they have to travel, go to different states, interview people, put this together, and get out of because I can't be doing just the Super Eagles. I forget that there are people in grassroots that you need to shine the spotlight on. I don't want people to look at me like, oh, now let me be successful in the cover. I also want to give grassroots enough coverage. But the budget, when they gave me the budget, first they said 435K every month. We cut. We stop at 150 and we're like, bros, if you know what I'm going, just stop. I couldn't stop, so I just okay. I said okay, but I don't know where the money is going to come from. But we'll work at because I'm interested in anything that touches Nigerian league, grassroots, coaches, players, that give them exposure, tell their stories. I like it a lot. And how football is affecting the economy. Maybe those things would galvanize people and the government to change laws, to make policies that will help the game grow in Nigeria. I really want the game to grow. I think that it will help us and it will help the ecosystem as well. Okay. But he says since that incident, you know, go watch league again. Oh. Mario Nathaniel, he say, what if Wale Fatombi, just so you know, the documentary you saw was produced by Mr. Elegbete. You can also subscribe to the channel at least too. If you watch that channel to the end, you see that the producer of that video is me. So you see my name there, Idafi Esiogene there. So it's my work. How is Tyrone doing? Tyrone is doing fine. It's good, but I don't think it will start. I mean, that boy called Ola Aino. Jesus Christ. That boy gets kilo. Ha! That boy is talented and he's so playful. Zydus, I don't see. Everybody forget that position. Nobody did it. Ola Aino. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. I've seen some things, eh? Leave that position. Forget that position. Somebody else should be thinking something. It's not that position. That position is secured. Okay. Wale Fatumi say I'm subscribed. Okay, Sports Athlete Atlas. They say kudos to the great engagement and content you are churning out. Thank you very much. Wale, if I just won't go, somebody will comment. When I know when kidnap me. Eh? Wale, he said, I've been following him from day one. Thank you very much. Wale, he said, my friends are subscribed too, including my kids. Oh, thank you so much. Mario Natalia said, you are doing well, Wale. Bob A. Celebrate, I really wish Elevator Radio will be on Lagos. No, don't wish for that. That's not a good wish. The whole world is going digital. Because Nigeria is slow does not mean you will now wish somebody's dream. My radio can be listened to anywhere in the world. I'm here in Cameroon. I'm listening to my radio. You want my radio to be limited to only Lagos alone? That's not fair now. That's not a good prayer now, bros. When they pray, but we'll grow bigger, more be better country. We'll not use selfishness, take spoil the future. Now it's not good now. I like my radio the way it is. I like my radio. I like see. I want to broadcast to the globe, and I like where we are like that. Please don't wish us to. No, I beg, I beg, I beg. That's not a good wish. It's not a good wish at all. Michael Makewa, he say, Olaino is so the boy is good. Like I watched the boy play, I watched him in training. He did something today. I was like, I don't know when I shout. I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to compose myself, but I don't know when I shout. That boy is good. Ivory 10, he said Raw was benching online. Like I'm shocked. I called Raw yesterday. I spoke to him yesterday. I said, Raw. I said, Coach, but you know, say you really mess up, Sha. He said, yeah, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I made a mistake. I see it now. Maybe I made a mistake. I said, okay, no wala. Oluwatobi, Raw will feature in this film. Oh. We'll fly to France to go and interview him. Oh, my see budget. God, strengthen me. God provide. Let the ram be cut in the ticket to hey God. Somebody will come and say, I want to give you like $500,000. But you pay me back in 3 years with interest, 10%. You're good. Oluwa told me your money. I think Eguavon has some quality in his backroom staff. I can smell Terry Eguaji's impact. All of them, yeah, they're doing very, very well. Make Makiwa says I was highly impressed by Semi Ajayi. Yes, me too. He's very calm. He's a very nice guy. Shemi, he says his name is not Semi. It's Shemi. Yes. Though could be replaced. Could replace Omero. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. He could. It's a good bench. It's a good bench, but replacing Omero, it's not in that conversation. No. Nah. Wale said Ibere Cheze of Newcastle should be called to the World Cup. No, it should make it go far. Make it go far. It's smelly body. Beg and make up play for Nigeria and do Shakara. Who they post for? Hey, get out. Big pass of the beg people to come play for our team. Tio, you say, okay, I know that language, I know they speak that language. BA, he said, yes, Elevator Radio should be worldwide and not only Lagos. So thank you very much. Kenny King, he said Nigeria versus Ghana. From a Nigerian, this is going to be fun to watch. And bragging right, Shatawale Unagoye word. I hope so. The worst time to play against a team is when they are done. The worst time to play against a team is when they are done. Because it is always good to according to plan. You just be there thinking, that's it. They lose now. They're not get level, but they go shock you. You go there, they go shock you. You see what he Southampton do Man City, a whole Man City. They beg God to get draw against Southampton. Say Man City, they run people down. So the worst time to play a team in football, from my knowledge, is to play a team when they are down. Man, this life is going to 2 hours. Jesus. But so yes, I want us to win, but I'm very, very careful in the way we do things. Wale is a Semi is good. Yes, it's very good. Corner Cave, you say Wale is a place for Crystal Palace and he doesn't want to play for the Super Eagles. Simple. That's it. Hybrid 10, he say Elegbete is moving on up. I am happy. I must be at the pinnacle. Yes, it must be at the pinnacle. Sorry. Samuel Edime say, hey, laugh. Sorry, bro. That's Nigeria league for you. Oh no go no. That's not true. But Sejuke is great too. Yeah, I like the boy. I like the boy. I like his attitude. He told me something yesterday. He said, "Boss, I'm not new to the team, but somehow I'm new. I know that my time will come, and when my time comes, I will shine. But the people in front of me, the way they play when I watch them on the bench, I am happy because we are winning. I like that. I like his attitude. It was very, very nice. Okay. I like his attitude. Mario say, as a Chelsea fan, let me brag. Ola, is Gerard. My friend Gerard, yeah. Ade Tammy Ambrose say, thank you. Watching from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I love you guys. Is the snow there? I know very soon we will be able to join you on video and keep Nigerian soccer moving. Like I wish YouTube allows people to join in via video. Truth. I wish. Uh, thank you for doing this. Thank you very much for watching as well. Please do well to subscribe to the channel and help beg your friends, plead with them to subscribe and then click on the notification button. If you're watching, please click on the like button as well. Akinola Mayowa Favor, when and where is the film dropping? In September on Amazon Prime and then later Netflix. Yep. So be very, very ready for that. Akinalama, okay, I've had the question. Bob A, he say, Olisanda impressed me too. Everyone impressed me really. It's just that Sadiq, I don't understand. Hope we give Dessa more chance. Sadiq is a young player and he's a new player to the team. So this has happened. He's not really blended with the team, but I like his vibe, his attitude, his personality. I think I like him. He should be given some chance. With time, we'll see the very best of him. He's a goal scorer. He's a box man. We're expecting him to be like maybe Osime or Awoni, but it's not that kind of a player. He's a different kind of player. It's also good to have different athletes to your team. Everybody cannot be the same. That's what I can say. Maka Makawa, is it true that Emmanuel Dennis didn't want to play? He didn't want to play. I have video and audio where he was telling people that I beg, make Nigeria live. I don't want to play for Nigeria. So it's not really big. He didn't want to play for Nigeria because he wasn't guaranteed to be in the starting level. Yes, apparently Rod dropped him back then due to his bad personality. He's had issues even at club level in Belgium, so it's not something new. But I wish him well. He's a footballer, he's a Nigerian, so I will still wish him well. Even though he's got a bad attitude, he's got bad. There are players in the team, in the current team, that also have very bad attitude, disgusting character. But you wish them well because they're Nigerians and the national team is for all of us. Ibriton, they say 69 views and it's not even dropping. It suggests to me intense engagement. As in, the engagement is mad. The comment is the reason why I can't go to sleep. When I'm getting 2 lines to the end, one comment will drop and you're obligated to read it. It's crazy. Not had it this good. Almost 2 hours, 1 hour, 44 minutes and counting. And today, Cameroon internet used to be good. Praise God. Oh. Mike Amaka, I say, chatting from Vienna, Austria. Ooh, Austria people. When I snow supposed. I the snow there in Austria this period. Akinola Mayowa favor. He said, I beg, which other country Dennis won't play for? I don't know. Eka Krame. Wale Fatobi say, at Kenkov, we have greater talent than him. They will all regret never playing for Nigeria. I see us winning the world, brother man. Shere, why? Okay, maybe right if I waka. Please take it easy. Don't go set us up. Take it easy, eh? Take it easy. I know you are ambitious, but take it easy. Coach Cave, we say glad to have you here. Michael, keep the Nigerian flag flying. Thank you very much. And thank Jesus Christ. You have kidnapped me this night. You have finally kidnapped me. Okay. Oluwaseyi Adebowale, it's a fun fact. Apparently, Nigeria hasn't won the AFCON without an Emmanuel in the team. Hope Emmanuel Dennis' absence won't cost us right now. That's true. Yeah. When we won it in 1980, who was Emmanuel? Let me think. Emmanuel Okala, Emmanuel Amunike, Emmanuel Emenike. Okay. Thank you for giving us that fun fact. Luashe, thank you for giving us that fun fact. Yes, it's snowing here. -1 degree. Oh boy, people got the pea-sized block. Oh, Austria. I like it. I like Austria. Oh. Austria is what Canada is to America is what Austria is to Germany. In my opinion, oh, is the nursery school of Germany. Chiri Steve, he say, nice job you're doing. Sorry you are appointed by the NFF or sorry, are you appointed by the NFF or you just covering the team on your own? Appointed care. I've turned down 11 appointments from the NFF since the last 7 years. I am not appointed by the NFF. Actually, we paid the NFF. We're the first media outlet to pay the NFF to report and document the NFF work in the history of Nigerian football since 1945. We're the first. Appointed? No, I have a company to run. No, I don't take any appointment for NFF. No, they didn't appoint me. I don't work for the NFF. I'm developing content. I'm into content creation, and I want to evolve into film. So when we started this project, I said to my team that if we go and do this on I know you basis, they might not respond to us well. So let's go and get a due contract, because when we raise money and things they go well, we can sue, and then they will take the liability, because this is business. I'm a businessman, as passionate, as nationalistic as I am. This is business. It's a $1 million project. So you don't want to do it and not do it well. So we signed up, we went and defended our proposal, and we were competing against some other big names who are big in the industry, and we won. And so we roll out our machines, got people from the US, from 2 guys from Canada. Some guys are coming from London. They're already in Douala, coming to join us tomorrow. We have, we have a very big crew doing this work. So we paid. We won a bid and we paid for it. And we're going to be paying the NFF for the next 5 years just for this film. So it's not, I don't work for the NFF. I'm not their staff. I don't work for them. I'm here, and I'm not here as a reporter. I'm here to do a film, a documentary series that will be on Amazon Prime. I'm not an NFF staff. I don't work for NFF. That's why you don't see me where even Nigerian national team just said I don't have. I was telling them today that I want to buy. Don't dash me, because I don't want to come to this camp and then come on. It's not like I don't take dash. I'm not being arrogant, but I'm just trying to create a culture. Like, I don't want people to, look at me and I beg they come back. They're not going to give me a chance. No. This is a place to work. Let's do the work, do it professionally. When we get out of here and we want to have fun, want to be friends, we can be friends. But I'm here to do a film. It will also help me when I'm pushing it. I know that, okay, it costs me this much money. I need to go sell it this much money so that we can make profits, we can pay the people we took loan from, and everybody, I will still have something for ourselves. So that's where we are. It's expensive, but nothing good comes easy. So that's exactly how it is. I hope I've cleared you. Chidi Steve. Rockwood, they say, how's Iwobi and Tyrone Boy's attitude? What kind of person they are? Tyrone Boy is a key, he's a small boy, and is a very, very quiet, stay alone, mind your business kind of guy. But he's always, if you call him, if you call him 50 times, he'll wave you 50 times. He will smile at you, but he's shy. Alex Iwobi is a kind of a loner, but his attitude is good. He's got a very good attitude. He laughs at his teammates. He jump on everybody's body. He's a joker with his teammates. But see, the amount of Nigerian journalists that are here will get you intimidated. So to also give you this kind of attitude of, I mean, let me mind my business, let me start my own before they will beat me. Okay, so sometimes I can understand because I come from a football side of town, and the fact that I'm not here to do journalistic work, but to do a film, I kind of like see them differently because when they're coming around, I'm like, oh, let's take selfie. Well, I don't really do selfie, so let's take selfie, all those things. It doesn't work with me. But the players are good. There's only one player in the Super Eagles right now that I just pray, that he doesn't get injured, his football career doesn't end badly. Hey, Nigerian journalists will kill him. I just didn't look him and they feel for him. Like, hey, this boy, small boy, we come for poverty from where they behave like this. But I wish him well because he's a Nigerian, so I still feel for him. Like, this boy shouldn't waste it. To the thing about journalists is when you are up, now we go praise you. When you crash, now we go still right time. So be careful. Be careful. But person that has impressed me the most is Kenneth Omera and Wilfred Didi. Damn, these guys are brilliant. Forget football. These guys are brilliant. We talk and went from sports to business to tech to science. Jesus, Kenneth Omera, God bless you. Well, he said, I live here in Europe since 24 years now. They are not as good as we think they are. I saw on the 17th, 1985, 87, and 89 when Nigeria played dream football. We have it and we can do it. We win someday. The World Cup someday. So let me explain something to you. A conversation that I've always had with people. Look at Nigerians across all the schools in Europe and America. In the class, we are always the best. We are on dean's list, we are honors list, we are scholarship list, we are the best students. Well, let me tell you one thing. Nigerians acquire knowledge for title most of the time. Not all of us, but most of us acquire. Look at people who are PhD holders in the US and in Europe. They come out with theories that solve problems. Look at PhD holders in Nigeria. They come out to use their title to oppress you when you introduce them in public places and you don't have that doctor so and so to come take the mic from you and embarrass you and insult your own entire family. That's who we are. So in classroom, we are fantastic. We are probably the best in classroom. But application of that knowledge when we leave the classroom is the biggest problem that we have. Until we change our mindset and fix that part of us, will continue to be like that. So if it comes to whether we're more talented than Europeans, I know we are. We go to Europe. If you go to Europe, you know that. But in the place of application and staying consistent with that, it's nothing. We're not good at it. The black man is not really good at it. Consistently staying on something, we're not good at it. Okay, unless you make a conscious effort within you and say, okay, I want to learn this thing, I want to do this thing. That that small edge of consistency, professionalism, the dynamism, the ability to improve on a trajectory, we don't have it. We've got to be honest with ourselves. This is like a family conversation. It's not longer just my diary. It's got to be honest with ourselves. And it's something we need to start teaching our children. For some of us, we can't anymore. But we need to teach our children efficiency. And it starts with you finish eating, pick your plate, go and put it in the kitchen. When you put it in the sink, wash it immediately. Okay, it becomes a habit. When you wake up from your bed, dress your bed. When you see dirt on the floor of your room, pick it up. Go get the broom, get the packer, sweep it. they now get into the work-like mode, like the way Japanese raise their kid, Chinese people raise their kid, Indians are now training their children like that. If you go to Canada, for instance, Indian people are now coming to dominate just the way they did in London. How do they do it? It's an Indian community. Some of you live in Canada will be able to witness. Indian community, they will gather money, bring Rajasapan to come. They'll gather money, buy, put him in a cooperative. They have their Indian community and their cooperative, put him there. They'll gather money to make sure they find a place for him to work while he's going to school to study coding and tech. Earlier today, I tweeted something. I said, how is it that the Niger Delta have more water than any other part of Nigeria, but they don't have internet when fiber optics can only come through water? If they give the Niger Delta proper, up to Ondo State, proper Lagos and the rest, proper internet, all these young boys that are joining armed robbery will do coding, will do a lot of things with the internet. Okay, will do graphic designs, learn IT related stuff, but we're not. Okay, so until we fix those little things, we'll just be here saying that we're better than people that we're actually not better than. Okay, guys, if it gets to 2 hours, I need to go and sleep. Okay, because I have a long day tomorrow. Nigeria is playing match, and I have a long day tomorrow. I believe that with all my heart, bro, as long as we do it right preparations with the right selections of the best Nigeria has, we will beat any team. Joe Buffrey said it too. Okay, I agree with you, but we don't have the kind of talent that Joe Buffrey worked with. Let's be very honest. The other day I was doing analysis with my partner and I told him, listen, there's nobody in this team that can displace Olise. There are players from the USA 94 team that walk into this team, but there's not a single player in this team that can walk into that team. So that's something we should always put in mind. So we're not really producing talent progressively. We are just in a world where football is, not like really based on talent anymore as it used to be. But hey, Elegote, I'm just wondering if players like Michael Babatunde and Rabi Ibrahim will get another shot at Super Eagles to marshal the midfield, even with our current strong team. Go hard, this team. This team is not just strong; they form a bond. Unless they break themselves up, this team right now you go have to see myself to come take the shirts because the team has formed a bond. So, but I mean, Osimhen will definitely go to the World Cup if he stays fit and recover properly. Don Raymond, keep doing a great job, my brother. Whenever you are here in Houston, Texas, I would like to host you. Thank you very much, bros. I really appreciate. Shitty Steve, he said, "Wow, great work. Remember your days at Brilla back then? I'm in the US and it's freezing in Indiana. Oh, Indianapolis. Sorry, my brother. Don't worry. It's this season very soon now. On a good experience on our own summer and everywhere will be hot. So just bear up small. Just bear up small. Jesus Christ, time don't reach on me to go and sleep, guys. It's just that I feel like I'm being rude if I just walk away from here. Connie Cave said, and but Michael Babatunde and Arabia's time have gone. Oh, well, I agree with you. We need young legs to marshal the midfield for many years to come. Larry Saka, I think Iwobi is being used in the wrong position. No, Iwobi is not being used in the wrong position. The thing is, Iwobi as a football player is overrated. And secondly, it has this thing called, it happens to a lot of players. It's called absent-mindedness. Positional discipline is his problem. Look at the second game. Okay, people say playing in midfield is bad. They played him wide. He run the leave position, almost caused us problem. It now start giving Ola no problem because it wasn't covering for him. Alex Iwobi knows how to drift out of his position. Even for club, that same thing happens, and it's not good. He get carried with the game, the tide of the game. I don't know what he was doing when he was playing youth football, because if you play youth football, those are the basic things you learn. But hey, he's still in the team. He's the cousin of Okosha. That's one of the reasons why he plays in the team, so I can't even complain. Opara Ogoshuku, he saw Rob made a huge mistake by not trying out some other players. He stuck to his conservative ideas in belief is regretting it. Yeah, he's regretting it, but I mean, he also came at a time where we are not qualified for 2 Nations Cup and took us to the Nations Cup, and the World Cup took us to the quarterfinals and won the bronze medal. So give him the credit that I deserve. Final days were not really that good, but I can't sit and tell you that Raw is a terrible coach. I can't. I mean, Not too many people come to Africa for the first time and win the bronze medal at the African Nations Cup. Okay. Aderojo Henry say, what is name, please? Who is that? Emmanuel Shasanya. I say, okay. Now you know. Oluwaseyi Adebowale, he said Ross started really well, but it started having favorites and killed competition. This thing, this is what I told him yesterday. I said, Coach, you're your own problem. You can't blame Mama, you can't blame anybody. You're your own problem. You made your team not to have competition and killed your team. Michael Makewa, he said, I love in the oh man, that guy is good. Oh. In the pre-match press conference, it's obvious he's very educated and very brilliant and a nice person generally. Funny enough, I attended the same church as Omeru's junior brother in Malta. Humble guy too. Ah, Omeru is humble, but Omeru is brilliant, like very intelligent. Like I'm a sucker for intelligent people, so I feed off that kind of conversation. Oluwaseyi Adebowale, so I just wake up, say make I watch movie, then I say you did live. See me here 2 hours later. Even me, I'm shocked. I've never done a 2 hours live before. I learned a lot listening to you. Well done, boss. Hybrid 10, I think Wilfred will give Ulisse a run for his money. No, Wilfred cannot. We've had this conversation before. First off, Ulisse is my all-time greatest Super Eagles player. All-time greatest Super Eagles player. Ulisse, and Okocha came into the national team the same year. Okay, even though Okocha came in March, in May, Ulisse came in later in September. But in that 10 years that they played together in the team, Ulisse had more assists than him. Ulisse, no, even Wilfred, no, you can't even say this in front of Wilfred. Wilfred will laugh you. He would try, but he would sit on the bench. Okay, enough it. Enough it. Think about those days where we need a goal and Agawa is running loose. How many assists to this? How many shoots Wilfred shoot? How many assists did they give? In the raise head, locate the attack. No, nobody does transition. The only person that does transition better than Olise is Andre Pello in the whole world. Wilfred is good, but bros, I beg. I beg. Emmanuel Okota, I say yes, so go sleep. I am looking forward to your live analysis during the game. I don't fit do live analysis tomorrow. Walk for my hand. I don't go fit. Stanley Ede, Koshi, is the documentary with Austin Eguavo on your channel? No, it's on Atlas channel. It's on my other company channel. Give me the link is on this comment section. So check for it. But I send it to you for WhatsApp. You know my guy now. Give me link. If possible, I want to watch it. I'll send it to you. I beg, go sleep. We want you to well rested tomorrow. McDonald, he said, you're very correct. 1994 team are good, but this team might be better if they humble themselves. Humble, no different football. When I leave that humble, one I always use. May they just play well. May they play well. May they be good. I don't see what you do off the field is a different thing. Just play the game and play well. Be committed, be dedicated to the game, and be good. Not be humble, coach have to get his skin. Not be humble, listen to play the ball. You sure that the first squad, they're arrogant past any other squad, but it's a play ball. It's a play ball. Nigerians, we do the preach humble. I don't even want to say humble. Treat people right. You can still be arrogant. Muhammad Ali is very arrogant, but he's a nice guy. Floyd Mayweather is very arrogant, but he's a nice guy. I don't care whether you're arrogant, but just have a human side. Just be humane. Listen, and I'm going to say this for Kelechi Iheanacho, the reason why he behaves the way he behaves is an illiterate, like a stark illiterate. So he can't get involved in conversation with you. So he's behaving that way as a means of defense. I used to like really hate the boy, but I studied him closely as oh, this is his problem. And we have all of us here, we have friends like that. Because they can't communicate properly, they don't want to be exposed. They just get unnecessarily violent. They just get unnecessarily rude to his defense mechanism. It's just that he's choosing the wrong defense mechanism because the type of enemies he's building for himself. That's the part where I pity for him. But guys, thank you very much for your time. This is the greatest 2 hours that I've had. God bless you. God bless you all, guys. Thank you so much. And for every one of you who sent me money on this live today, thank you so much. After the Super Eagles game tomorrow, late in the night, by 12 midnight or 11:30, I'll be here again live to give you my thoughts, my opinion. I can't give you live game analysis because I'm running around, running cable, carrying cameras, doing this one, doing that one. So I can't. But after the game, when we're done, we'll come home. After we'll go to the hotel, capture what we can capture from the celebration because I'm believing that we're going to win. I'll be here to give you my take. Uh, that's just the way it is. But thank you very much, all of you, for what you've done for me today. I really love it for making me stay for 2 hours. First time I'm doing live for 2 hours, and you guys are many. Please do subscribe, tell people about this channel, talk about the work that we're doing, let people support us, and God bless you. Thank you, bros, for promising to host me when I come to the US. I will work on it. There's plan in that direction, but let me do the things that I'm doing first. God bless you guys. Have for yourself a nice and lovely day. I don't know what you say, and I love you and I show so much. Yeah, he's a good player, so don't stop loving him. Don't let what we say yes stop you from loving him. Don't. Love him because that is who you are. Don't dislike him because, oh, this. No. Love him because of that, who you are. The love you have for him might eventually make him a better person. But sometimes we need to tell people the truth that, this your attitude is not good. But he's a good player. He's a great player. The reason why you love him is because he's a football player and he's playing well. He's got very good left foot. I don't hate him, but I don't think I would go out of my way to want to like go close to him, want to be friends with him. No, I don't think I can do that because the attitude really stinks. Let's call it what it is. The attitude really stinks. But I don't hate him. I don't. Time for that is long gone. He's still a Nigerian boy. I will still support him as best as I can. So I don't think you should hate him. I don't think you should dislike him. But it's just not one of those persons that I would say anybody should go close to because it might really embarrass you. Guys, I need to go. Good night and have yourself a wonderful day. God bless you all. Bye bye.